Hi everyone, Grey Power 60 here. I'm not happy with the sound on my system here. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to try this again. This is like take three. um, this was the apartment that I wanted to show you the picture of that I really liked, but there's a catch. So here it is here, and up here is the kitchen where there's a window in the kitchen. And I fell in love with the layout. I really, really liked it. I liked walking in, having the living area on this side and the bedrooms on this side. It was perfect on the second floor. Everything was going to be remodeled. I really liked it. Close to my brother's place, close to shopping, all the things that I really wanted. Unfortunately, it was electric heating, and the hydro, there have been horror stories in our city of people having their hydro bill double and triple. So we're not talking about just 100 or 200. We're talking about going from 200 to $600 a month. That's over and above whether it's a mortgage or whether it's your rent, whatever. Um, and the last few places I've been at, your electricity and heat and everything's been included in your rent, and that's what I've always looked for in an apartment. So I was a little nervous about that. Um, I would really, really like to have talked to other people who have live there and get a feel for what their bills have been during the winter, because we don't mind paying the rent and maybe an extra $100 a month for your electricity. But I don't want to be shocked with going and moving and paying rent and getting a bill for $600 because when you're on a pension, that's way too much money. So that was left. Then I met up with a friend at the bingo hall. We went to the bingo today, and she was sitting beside us. Her mother had just passed away, and I knew them quite well. Anyway, she gave us the name of her place because I was telling her about this apartment and how it was perfect for Mom and I would have loved it. And I liked the green space around it for taking the dog out for a walk. I loved all of these things. So, um, anyway, so we went to see hers. Sandra gave us her name and her number and said, go check these places out. So after we were done the window, I said, well, let's just drive by. Mom wanted to know where it was. So I took her up that area. Um, it's a nice area. I'm just not sure yet. And maybe it's because I haven't lived in that particular area before. But the apartment was gorgeous. They're gutting it. Um, she showed us the model, which of course will always be perfect. And then she showed us one that someone is moving into this weekend. So it was empty. And she showed us what was done to it. Beautiful cupboards, stainless steel appliances, microwave, self-cleaning oven. I think there's a dishwasher as well. And a beautiful refrigerator. And a nice big living room, a little balcony. It's on the second floor, which is perfect for me because I don't have far to go down if I want to take the stairs to go and take the dog out. But it's also close enough to, it's a good location. I just have to kind of get my head around it. I think I felt the same way when I moved in here. I really didn't want to move into this area, but once I came here, I was okay because I was close to mom. So, anyway, if we do get it, if we do, we're going to apply. We have to apply. We're going to do a police check. I don't think I've ever had anything, but I think I had. No, I didn't have it. I lent my brother my car in the mid-'80s, 1980s, and he got a parking ticket. So that's all I've ever had. I've never had a speeding ticket or anything else. So you know, that should go good. I don't think Mom has anything on her first record. That should go good. We want to check our income, make sure that what we're getting is okay. Um, what else? What else? So we've got to do all of that. And then I've got to give my 2 months notice here, which means that we'll be paying in the next day or two online. I paid rent for November. December will be free because I paid last month's rent when I moved in, and there might be a couple of dollars difference because my rent did go up about $15, I think, last year. So, it's just a little bit of difference, but then money is supposed to go in the bank and it's supposed to collect the interest. So, there may be a few dollars there, but nothing under 20. Should be under $20. And then when we move in, we get the first month at half price. So we'll get half price for the rent. The rent there is, you have to pay high bill, but it's only $35 a month, flat rate, all the time. So I was kind of surprised. So I guess it's their way of kind of catching up. So instead of paying for just the rent and utilities are included, you have to pay $35 a month extra on top of the rent, plus parking, which is $45, which is it the same as here, or am I paying $20 more? But it doesn't matter, So it's only going to be about $400 more a month than we're paying now. And I'm getting an extra bedroom, and a nice building, beautiful, clean, spotless. They have a party room. They've got an exercise room. Laundry room is huge and fantastic and clean. We went in today, and on a weekend, that's what shows the dirt, and it is clean. There's an outdoor pool for the summertime. A couple of other things I've forgotten right now. So, Mom loved it, and if she wants to take a chance on living there, we're doing it. So, that's what's new. These boxes are boxes that I've packed from the kitchen. Here, they're coming over. I'm opening them up. I am going to be ruthless with my discarding of things. I don't want anything in the apartment that we don't need. If I need anything, I can go to the dollar store and pick up whatever it is. So if we're entertaining, and I only have 2 wine glasses, I will go to the dollar store, pick up 2, and we don't entertain. So, but it would be nice to be able to have people come over. I've got a lot of things to get rid of. She was telling me there's an extra storage room in the basement. It costs an extra $10 a month if we think we need it. There is a bit of storage. There's a storage room in the unit. I believe I will check that out again. If not, I think we'll probably need a storage room because I have a lot of stuff. I didn't ask for the air conditioning, so I don't know. We will have to check that out. Mom wants me to have the larger bedroom because I do crafts and I'm going to have a lot of stuff. I was thinking about my crafts. I was thinking about little pantries. I was thinking about stuff, and I found some really wonderful cupboards, very similar to what my daughter has. You open it up and there's shelves inside, and you close the doors, and it's a nice piece of furniture. So I want to get a pair of those for the bedroom for all my craft supplies. I just want to make sure they're deep enough. I don't want to get something that's only 8 inches. I need at least 12 inches deep. So that's something I'll be looking for. And that's about it. When I was at the dollar store, I saw these and I couldn't resist. I had to pick them up. I had to pick them up. These are just gift bags. But look at this. Isn't this cute? That's what caught my eye was this sparkly special delivery. And then this one says North Pole Industry. And when you open them up, they're like little bags. There you go. And you know me, I'm looking at this and saying, I can make these. So, the reason I buy some of these things and then I repurpose them, or I look at them and say, oh, I can make these. And they're quite heavy material. But I have a feeling another DIY that I want to do. So I'm getting excited because I'll be able to get back to crafting. I'm so excited about it. Just looking to see. I thought maybe I'd open up my mouth because I turned on the extra lights here so that the lighting would be better. I'm hoping the sound's going to be better because I've taken this. This is my third try, and it's driving me crazy. What else is new? My son and his wife are moving into their new apartment at the end of November. We are moving the end of December, but I think once they move, the pressure will be off a little bit, and then I can get going. But I really want to go through these. Um, some of them are from our curio cabinet, so they're good things, and some of them are from my cupboard, but cups and mugs and things, I think I'm just going to get rid of stuff. I need to start from scratch. I need to get back to minimalizing my life, and that's what I want to do, except for my crafts. Can't help it, but I'm a hoarder when it comes to my crafts, and that's just the way I am. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me, and hopefully we will see you soon. I just want to give you a apartment hunting update. We did a good drive around today. The other thing I wanted to mention was the funeral for my friend Bonnie was this morning, and I got up early, went had a shower, and I was getting ready to go, and I couldn't do it. I just could not go. I got emotional. I couldn't do it, and that's not like me because I've always been able to, even when my sweet, beautiful cousin Elaine passed away at 51. I went to a funeral. I didn't think I'd be able to go and see her at the wake and view her body. I did not think I could do it. I stood at the entrance, and it took me about 20 minutes. And I said, I don't think I can do it. And then I said to myself, you know, she's like my baby. She was our baby cousin, but she was like a sister, a little sister. And I knew I had to go say my goodbyes. But with Bonnie, there was no viewing. There was casket service. I know a lot of the friends that went, and it would have been too emotional for me. And Bonnie knows. She's in heaven now. She knows I miss her. I love her, and you know, I hope she's playing bingo in heaven. So I didn't want to end on a sad note. So the good news is that we are going to be moving. Who knew? I was going to wait till spring, but issues going on around here. I'm a little concerned about cleanliness and stuff. So we're going to be moving, hopefully. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me. Thanks for sticking around, even though I'm not doing any crafting videos right now. Thanks for coming along our little journey with me, looking after Mom, and Mom looking after me. And she's a great helper around the house. She loves to clean. She sweeps a lot. And I hope she doesn't get too upset about the cat hair and the dog hair and the, you know, my dog is messy, goes into the cat food, and then dribbles it all the way. She comes along and picks it all up. And I don't want it to be too dirty and too frustrating for her. I guess that is about it for now. You guys take care. Thanks again for stopping by. And we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.